Don't worry so much about achieving the goal. Be more consistent and persistent with and happy with the person you're becoming during the journey of that goal.
But to answer your question, it was when I realized it was me versus me.
Before we get into it, let me appreciate this beautiful backdrop that I'm giving y'all, because we could have just did this in the car. You feel me? So, shout out to me. It's like, no, but on some real shit, let's talk. So, I don't want to talk your head up, but let's just talk about the origin of this video, where everything came from, where things are stemming from, and how it kind of came about. Because originally, this is not the original idea. This isn't what I thought I was doing today. I knew I wanted to do a video, but it had nothing to do with this. But I'm gonna try to cut out nothing so it can be as genuine as possible and raw and filtered. And enough talking, my fault. I'm a professional yapper, you feel me? I love to yap, but let's just talk about where today's video is coming from. I don't completely know exactly what I'm gonna title it, what exactly is going on 100%, but you feel me? I got this idea that came from a situation that happened, so I kind of want to talk to y'all about the background of it and how I got inspired. So today I had a situation where I was working and I had a coworker, a friend, whatever, and he offered me money to carry his shift, right? So to take over his shift, I mean. So I was scheduled to work in the morning, and he basically he had a double, and he was like, yo, if you work the double, you feel me? And the double wasn't nothing because it's 6-hour shift, so it would have been another 6 hours. And you feel me? It was a light job, so it wasn't like I would have been doing nothing crazy. And he offered me $60 on top of the cheese that they would already have been paying me. And he said he would give me that. So my initial thought was like, fuck yeah. Like, when he said that to me, excuse my language, frick yeah. Like, I'm with that. Like, I was hyped. Like, that was my initial thought. Like, I'm like, oh my God, $60. Like, that's so amazing. And it still is. $60, you feel me, on top of that is a great deal. Don't get me wrong. It was amazing. But what I had to think about was the fact that today I had to plan that I was going to do a YouTube video. You feel me? And that's what really had me thinking. You know what I mean? Because my first initial thought when I heard that was, okay, I can take this $60, add it on to them, you feel me, the cheese that I'm about to make also working, and then I can just do the video tomorrow. But then I started thinking deeper. And I started thinking long term. You feel me? And I had to think long term to myself, what's more important to me? You feel me? If I say I want to be a YouTuber, if I'm trying to take this serious and I believe in myself, if I believe in me that I can make it far, number one, why can't I make $60 from doing YouTube? You feel me? Why can't this video make 60? Why can't it? Why not? You feel me? Why can't this video make well over that? You feel me? Why not? So that's really, and you feel me? It might not be that deep, but if you see where I'm coming from, you feel me? It was just like, it really hit me. It struck hard. It struck gold in my head. And I'm like, yo, like, what are you on? And it was just like because I've been doing a lot of research, not a lot of research, sorry. Research too, but yeah. I've been trying to read a lot, trying to become the best version of myself. And feel me? That's what all this documenting is. This what everything, this whole journey that I'm about to take y'all on, that's what this is all a part of. And that's really what it hit me with. Long term versus short term. And that was the conversation that I had to have with myself in that moment was, okay, $60 and this money is good right now, but long term will be better. You feel me? I told myself that I was going to do a YouTube video today, me being out here. So what's better? You feel me? Let that soak in. It's soaked in. I don't even got to give y'all no time. But for me, what that did for me, it gave me, I just wanted to do that for the mindset reason. You feel me? Number one, believing in myself, having that faith in myself that I can do it. And number two, I think I was reading something from Robert Kiyosaki, and he was saying something just about not being in love with working for a paycheck. Now, of course, we should all work hard. And that's not what he's saying. Like, read the books. It's called Cash Flow Quadrant. Read it yourself if you want to. It's a great book. But I think what he was more so getting at was working smarter, not harder. I'm not here to give y'all a financial literacy lesson. I'm just telling y'all what the frick I'm here doing today and how it came about. You feel me? So that's where that stemmed from. That's where today's video is stemming from. It came from just that little situation. And it was deep for me. Like, it felt like a freaking pivotal point in my consciousness. Like, am I going to act on all of these things that I've been reading, all of these videos that I've been watching, all this time I'm trying to put in to learn to myself? Am I going to truly believe myself, or am I going to let fear hold me back and say, like, come on, Shayon, this $60 plus what you're going to make today is great, which it is. Don't get me wrong, it is. But you feel me? That's just me trying to take a leap of faith in myself and believe in myself, and yeah, that's, you feel me? I'm just chatting. I love to chat, but I ain't gonna talk too much today. We about to get into today's video. We're gonna walk around, find some people to talk to them, and get some advice. Most importantly, hopefully we can meet some people. We're gonna ask them like basically questions comparing what do you think about short term versus long term, like in your own life. There's no right or wrong answer, whatever you believe, but I do want to challenge some people, their thoughts on people who do think maybe short term is a better option. And there's no right or wrong answer, but for the purpose of today's video, like I said, I would like to challenge people, because that's what I want to do. And for people who maybe are in better situations and are already at that point, maybe we can learn something from them. You feel me? Because that's what I'm learning. Like, even if we learn one thing, then that's something. You feel me? Better to learn than nothing. Better to learn than nothing. And every day, let's keep getting better. I ain't trying to talk. Let's go yap it up with some individuals. Let's get it. All right, how's it going, sir? What's your name?
Arnett.
Arnett?
Yeah.
Okay, so first, can you tell us how old you are?
41.
41. All right, so the first question I want to ask is, I'm 21, and when you were my age or early 20s, what did you want for your life in the future?
I wanted sustainability. I wanted freedom. I wanted to be able to stretch my hands out and not feel any walls.
I like that. And do you feel like you've gotten to that point yet?
Over time, yeah. Over time, I've gotten to that. I've gotten to that point, but it was a lot of different variables that came into play that moved that trajectory for me. Yeah.
Can you give me some examples?
Yeah. Environment played a tremendous role in it. I'm essentially from New Jersey.
I'm from Philly.
Okay.
So
okay.
right down the street.
Yeah. So environment played a major role in it, and also execution. A lot of times people they don't execute on what they say. They do a lot of saying and a lot of planning, if they do planning at all. But essentially, the execution of that planning is gonna catapult you, right? And if you're looking for a springboard, having that kind of ability to have that foundation, whether it's church, religious, spiritual. For me, it was spiritual, it was religious. That kind of pushed me, right? So, yeah.
All right, so I heard you talk about execution, and I like that, because I feel like if you ask anybody, everybody will say that they want to be free, like you said, have freedom, get to that point to where they don't feel held back. But what do you feel like is the number one thing, whether it be mindset, whether it be forget the mindset, you just got to push and go, work hard, or what do you feel like kept you moving the most every day and made sure that you executed those plans, even on days where it was hard or days where it felt impossible?
Most people will tell you, it's my kids motivate me or my family motivate me. But to answer your question, it was when I realized it was me versus me. When you realize that there's nothing holding you back, when you realize your inability to achieve a goal, and when you realize it's not about your finances, it's not about what you don't do, what you have or don't have. When you realize that, then you realize you have the control, you have the power, because you dictate that, right? And then having faith. Some people say, prayer. Yeah, prayer will get you to the door, but faith unlocks it. Having that faith in God, having that faith in yourself, and being confident, man. A lot of times people just lack confidence, man. Yeah. It ain't about ability, it ain't about money, man. It's about confidence and your ability to keep pressing.
So first, let us know your name.
I'm Jay Grant, man. Look me up on Instagram and everything. We're going to link up.
All right, let's get into this. So first of all, how old are you?
I'm 30.
Damn. Why you say damn?
I'm old.
30 not that old.
Nah.
You feel me? 30 not that old.
Nah.
You feel me? But that's perfect for today. What we want to know is, in your life, what are you valuing currently? Or what did you value in the past? Short-term or long-term success?
Long-term success. Because short-term success, like, people could try to have that popcorn mentality where they put a goal in the microwave and want it to happen overnight. It don't happen. It don't work like that. That process don't work like that. I feel like, man, when you really grind and really work on yourself, man, and you get that goal in the long run, man, I feel like it means more. And I'm gonna say this last thing. I'm gonna shut up.
Shut up.
The fact. So it's like, if you set a goal and you put a date on it, don't worry so much about achieving the goal. Be more consistent and persistent with and happy with the person you're becoming during the journey of that goal. Don't fall too much in love with the goal itself.
I like that a lot.
Facts.
So, what are some goals that you have, or do you feel like you reached the goal that you're searching for?
Man, I reached some of them, honestly. And I will.
What is your ultimate goal? More important.
Ultimate goal, man, travel the world and talk motivation, speak inspiration to people, man. And I feel like, man, that we live in a world right now where a lot of people just losing themselves, trying to become things that they're not.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely want to impact and make that impact with people.
So, what are some of the things that you do to make that impact?
So, content creation, man, I feel like even though people talk good and bad about social media, I feel like it's based off of how you use it, right? You can use anything a good and bad way. But for me, making an impact with people around the world. Number two, reassuring that I'm working on myself. Because I can't be a good representation of other people or for other people if I'm not a good representation in myself first.
Yeah, facts.
Damn, that's good. That's good.
You killing them.
Nah, I mean, I does this.
You're killing them. All right, so that's perfect, because today we wanted to be able to challenge some people who maybe had the wrong mindset, or there's no right or wrong mindset, let me not word that, but people who had a different mindset, to open them up to new possibilities. Because I feel like, coming from a person who's in this situation, especially in our community or in any communities where there's bad upbringing, sometimes you might want the information, but it's not there.
Facts.
You feel me? So it's not the fact that you're right or wrong. You just don't have the information. You don't have the opportunity for these resources, because we aren't taught things like this growing up. These aren't conversations that we had.
Like, for real, like, opportunities, man, they come to you.
Yeah.
It's just we want it so fast. But if you get it too fast, it will not last. Especially like when you put yourself in environments that you've never been in, or expose yourself to things. Like, you start seeing things from a different point of view, a different light. Like, you cannot keep doing the same old things but expect new results. People be thinking that don't work like that. I promise you it don't work like that. I done tried it.
Yeah.
It don't work.
And not only that, I feel like God will keep replaying that same thing over and over again until you learn from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't play. He don't play about you.
Yeah.
New levels bring new devils, right? And when you go to that new level, it's not going to be something you didn't experience before in life. It's going to be the same thing, but probably a little bit stronger. Might be a more difficult task. But you are already given the proper armor before previously, so you can get to that new level. But then also now, I'm going to pick it back on it. When you get to that new level, don't be surprised that things of the past try to bring you back. Because life already knows that you're about to hit this new level that's going to make you forget about where you came from.
Yeah.
And make you focus on where you're going to. Oh my God, that is so good, Ahmad.
No, that is.
That's good, Ahmad. Shut up. Damn.
You put me on a lot of game right now.
All right, so I want to ask you the same questions.
Uh-huh.
Like, how did you even get to this point of having this mindset?
Okay, I like that. Flip it back on me.
Hey, well, you got to flip it on that one.
Did it flip back on me? Okay, I like that. So I feel like I always had a mindset to where I wanted more. But for me, my biggest problem was, number one, I used to hear about like things like manifestation, for example. But because I was just hearing things online and I didn't have an example of anybody at the time actually doing it, I thought in my head, like, okay, just think about it, just dream for it, just hope for it, that it'll come one day. And that wasn't the case. So one day I ended up talking to my mom, and she just was like, you just gotta do, like, you gotta actually go for this thing. So that's really what sparked it in me, to try to do different things. And then just having an example. So I have a friend, shout out my guy Taekwondo, you feel me? That's my guy, and coming from the same city, coming from the same upbringing, and being able to see an example of somebody doing something and just showing you it's possible is big. Like, somebody showing that it's possible is big. And then after that, just going out and learning, going out reading, going out watching videos, being useful with my time, and being conscious when I make decisions on things. So that's kind of what got me into it. You want to leave out with anything?
Man, no matter what, right? No matter what, do your own thing, okay? I don't care if 100 people done did what you about to do. Ain't nobody gonna do it like you. That's why when you go in Walmart, you see 100 different breads on the bread aisle. It's because of the simple fact that they're all in their own lane. It's okay for it to be one different brand name but still be the same product. It's fine. It'll never be another product like you though.
Bro, where's your motivational stuff? I need to watch this.
Nah, facts. No, like for real. I'm telling
No,
you,
like,
seriously.
I'm
Like,
feeling
for
this
real.
right now. Like,
For real.
all right. So, what's your name?
My name's Jan.
Jan?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Shay. So, how old are you?
I'm 24 this year.
24 this
Yes.
year. You turned 24 or you're turning 24?
I turned already.
Oh, okay. Congratulations on turning 24. So, do you feel like the purpose of your life is to live something to where contentment is the goal, or do you feel like you want to live a life where you're fulfilled and you live life with no regrets, basically, is what I'm trying to ask?
I think my life is consisted of different perspectives. I mean, I will have things that I feel so satisfied or I feel so fulfilling with my current situation. I will also have the things that I don't feel such way. I don't mind having both or having many.
Okay, now this is my next question, because in today's video I said I was going to try to challenge people. So why do you feel like you're okay with being comfortable with not having everything that you want?
Because nobody's gonna have everything in their life.
Wait, hold up. Says who? Why can't you have it all?
You can't be so greedy. It's
Okay,
You
got
can
me
dream
there.
it.
You got
You
me.
can dream
Not
it.
greedy, but like I feel like wanting to be happy, wanting to live a fulfilled life, and wanting to travel, like you said, and do all that, that's obtainable. So it's not being greedy and it's not unrealistic. So I feel like being greedy is wanting too much. You know what I mean? But wanting...
But says who that kind of lifestyle is not too much.
It depends on what you want. But to me, it sounds like that's what you want. So that's where I'm coming
It is,
from with it.
But the other thing is that whatever we want is actually situational. So it varies from time to time.
That's true.
At this moment, for perhaps this a few years, I am in right now, I want this kind of thing. The next few years, I want something else. I want to have the chance, the option to change my mind.
I like that. So what you're saying is, in this season of your life, this is what you want, and you're comfortable with it.
So, yes.
So that's okay. I feel like I said, most importantly, it's about knowing what you want, and you seem content. I ain't gonna lie. You seem content. You seem like you like what you got going on. So I can't do nothing but love that for you.
Yeah.
Yes. And shout out to her, because she said she was going to be shy. And this is her stepping out of her comfort zone, also doing something big. So shout out to her.
Thank you.
It was-
Thank you, Shay. I remember your name.
Okay.
What's my name?
Jan.
Yes.
You see? You thought I was going to forget that, didn't you? You want to shout anything out?
Shout out to you for encouraging
Shout out
me.
to me. You see?
For encouraging me.
All right, number one. What's your name?
Arsen.
Arsen?
Yeah.
Okay. So how old are you?
I'm 20.
20? Okay, well, that's perfect. In this stage of your life right now, what do you feel like you're striving for?
The stability in my inner peace, I
like
would say
that.
so, because I've been so ambitious about my goals recently. For the last maybe 6 or 7 years, I've been working a lot, and I'm trying to find the way so it's not that toxic. So I don't really forget what this life is about.
Yeah.
I don't think it's about working like 15 hours a day. Sometimes, so I'm trying to really figure out what is my purpose in life right now.
And have you gotten any insight on that, or, well, not insight, I'm sorry. Have you gotten closer to that, finding that, or do you feel like you're just at a path where you're just letting God work or letting the universe work in your...
I'm trying just to get out of out of my comfort zone. It sounds so like typical, but
It don't sound typical. Tell him where you're from, first of all. This is somebody who sounds far from comfortable, but...
when I was 11 years old, we moved with my parents from Kazakhstan to Europe. We lived in different countries, in Poland, in Czech Republic, in Austria, and Germany, and I decided that I would like to visit United States too. So I'm here just for summer to work, to have fun, to travel, and I just found it that the more I do something new, the more I realize, the more I get experience, and the closer I get to understanding myself.
I like that.
Yeah.
So do you feel like long-term that financial stability has anything to do with peace?
Absolutely. I want to be rich financially. Actually,
Yeah.
I realized that why I want to be rich. So that I don't work in low-paying jobs where my time is not valued. So the main purpose of money is not to buy like a lot of cars,
Yeah.
a lot of apartments, fancy things. I don't really care about that anymore. The purpose of money is so that they work for you, so that in the critical situations you can be calm. So you don't have to think about this medium kind of problems. So you can think about higher problems, for example, like resolving some bigger issues for more people, helping people. So you don't have to think about what food is going to be cheaper today, or how can I get a cheaper apartment, something like this.
Although money might not be everything, you understand it's important in today's life, and that, quite frankly, you needed to make ish happen.
Absolutely.
You needed to make ish happen for sure. One thing I just want to highlight that he said that I liked, that for anybody watching to think about, is just the word value. So when he talks about jobs, although a company might say they value you, they might love you. Your boss might love you, but ultimately when anything goes wrong with that company, they have to do what's best for the business and what's best for the company. So you're expendable at the end of the day. And in my opinion, like my guy said here, once you're rich and you can do what you got to do, make ish happen. So that's all I got to say. And you want to leave off with anything? Shout anything out?
Shout anything out?
Yeah. You know, oh my God, he's from Europe. Shout anything out, like shout Instagram, a business, anything you got going on. Your mom, God.
Yeah, sure. I think my mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Dukes.
Yeah, sure, to my mother.
And shout out Maroon 5, my guy by the sides of the concert right now. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.